I've got a bunch of relatives in Alabama, and I always like to talk about them because they're too far away to hear what I'm saying about them. But I have an aunt who's 97 now. I can't tell me. She still lives on my dad's old home place, but there is a small subsistence farm that he grew up on. And I guess about 20 years ago, her brother, Thelma's brother, J.D., retired and moved back up to Alabama there. He had been down in Florida for a long time. He moved back up there and they put a little trailer for him to live in, lived out his life there. And he was getting pretty blind before he passed on, and he had a little dog named Mac. And one day he was sitting on his front porch and he saw this animal coming up the road. And the way Thelma put it, she said, J.D. thought it was one of them Wienerama dogs. Somebody down the road raised Weimaraner, and Thelma called it Wienerama. It came in the yard, but as soon as it turned into the yard there, J.D. realized it was a deer. And he kind of started, and Mac got excited and started chasing the deer, chased it into the garden. And on the way in the garden, it hit one of the posts and knocked the gate shut. So they had the deer trapped in their garden, just running back. And Mac, the little dog, was right on its heels, running back and forth, just tearing the garden up. And J.D. went and got inside of the garden, and he says, Thelma, bring me the shotgun. So Thelma brought him the shotgun, and he stuck it through the fence, and he was too blind to see, to draw a bead on the deer, and the deer was running back and forth so much. And finally, the deer ran into the shotgun and hit its neck up against the shotgun, and the shotgun went off and dropped the deer. But it wasn't quite gone, and Thelma went and got an iron rod and finished it off. Now, I went up to visit them right after that happened, and I was with Charles, who's Thelma's son, my cousin. We just went up there for a visit, and she says, Charles, I've been busting to tell you about this. She told him about the deer and all that. He said, Mama, why didn't you call me to tell me? And she said, because Tommy Ammons is on the same party line, and he's the game warden. And he said, well, have you got your freezer full of innocents? She says, no, sir. He says, well, what did you do with the deer? She said, I chopped it up, fed it to the hogs. She says, this deer's out of season.